What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I want to remind you that everything's going to be all white, even if your show has over 2,000 one-star ratings, and even if your show has a world record low Rotten Tomato score, it's going to be all white. I mean, right. It's going to be all right. Oh, wait, I see what they were doing with the name of this trash. Well, we now know, as the show nears 100,000 dislikes on YouTube, that the people involved in it have been having meltdowns on Twitter about it because no one is taking them seriously. And I have to admit, I'm extremely happy to see this. I think there are obviously issues when it comes to race that are worth having conversations about and are actionable and things that we can fix and things that we can address. What Showtime put out with their everything's going to be all white garbage was not that. It was race baiting, it was hate baiting, it was meant to divide, and it backfired spectacularly. It's almost like some of these people involved, they don't want to see the truth. So they probably want to put on some Remedy sleep masks. Let's check those out quick. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, BlueBlocks. Look, I've long been a really light sleeper, finding it difficult to just kind of block everything out. And that was before I got a hold of the Remedy sleep mask from BlueBlocks. When you wear these things, it is 100% blackout. It's like sleeping in pitch black darkness. They're super soft to wear. There's an adjustable strap, adjustable eye cup so you can position them for the perfect fit. And you can also completely open your eyes when you're wearing the mask. BlueBlocks currently has their Black Friday sale campaign running, which is great news for you because now you can save 25% off all products until November 30th. I know I'll be stocking up on a few gifts for family. Go to blueblocks.com to save 25% today. That's blueblocks.com, BLUBLOX.com. The 25% discount code will be automatically applied at checkout. All right, so if you don't have your Remedy sleep masks on, you would see that the trailer is currently sitting at a whopping 2,800 likes. Pretty good. You know, have a huge budget show for 2,000 people. It's pretty good. But it now has 97,863 dislikes. It's nearly 50,000 to 1 dislike to like ratio. And like the massive dislikes, they're hilarious. But it's like you don't even have the likes to support it. You don't even have the likes to support why you did this. Their first full free episode currently has 500 likes and 11,000 dislikes. 2 to 1 dislike to like ratio. More than 2 to 1. And again, more importantly, only 500 likes. 500 people watched this video and thought, this is all right. I mean, all white. Now, one of the show's biggest stars, the one that you saw famously in the clip, who is like talking about how white, their favorite part of white people is when they play the victim. I thought some of their tweets were pretty interesting. It's been basically a full meltdown ever since the show launched, and everybody made fun of them. First, we'll start with Amanda Seales, or Sealies, don't care. And let you tell me, she did this show, right? That's supposed to tackle racism, right? Okay, we agree on that. It's supposed to expose all the evils out there. Okay. Let's see let's play who's the racist. Amanda writes, trust and believe anyone taking any issue with everything's gonna be all white is either racist or and then she uses a raccoon emoji because she thinks she's cute or whatever, but she's calling you a coon. Okay, she's using a slur against black people. So what she's saying is, if you have a problem with this and you're black, you're no longer black. Like, this is the level of discourse. Now, I don't know what percentage of my viewership is black. I suspect it's somewhat similar to what the normal population is. But I don't understand why you would think that it's okay to talk to other black folks like this. This is so demeaning and so, like, just sad. She's literally saying, agree with me or you're not black. And it's not even that. she uses a pejorative. It's the same way the black community treats black Republicans, by the way. You should see that they talk about a guy like Larry Elder, who didn't exactly grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth, and the things that the black community says about him, or Candace Owens, or any other prominent black conservatives, although I'm not sure Candace is actually conservative, but that's neither here nor there. As some of the replies, let's see. We see, do we get to pick? Can I be both? The why you always lying thing. It's okay to flop. It's not okay to blame everyone else for your failures. She also defended turns out she defended that French actor, Juicy Sommelier, by saying it was low-key noble to fake the event. That's what she said.
Even if it was a hoax, this is really happening all the time. And even if it was a hoax for the sake of bringing attention to this, then I'm like, that's low-key noble. Like, I'm just...
What? This is the same woman. So this is the same woman demanding you look inward, right? And you address your own issues, of which are many as a white person. But she is out here saying French actor Juicy Sommelier, who faked the crime against him and lost in court, was, quote, low-key noble. Didn't you defend Juicy Sommelier? She did defend him, and she said it was noble. It's happening all the time. Why would it need to be faked? She claimed it happened all the time. Yeah, that's a good question. Cole Parter, where's all the support? This is what I'm talking about, friends. This is so awesome. Like, where's all the support? This is a woman that has 203,000 followers and mustered, with all the money from Showtime and all the press, 89 likes. And then further down the list, of course, is just even more copium. Somebody writes, Morgan Freewoman wrote, Lamau, y'all want to be victims so bad. She finally responds to something. If they consider themselves victims, then they can justify their continued effery. Mind you, there is literally no version of victimhood, and everything they have is stolen. Everything white people have is stolen, right? I didn't steal anything. You know, are you talking about like the Indians? Are you talking about everything we had was conquered? You want an inconvenient truth? Do I think we treated Native Americans well? Obviously not. But every piece of land ever has been conquered at some point by somebody else. That's how they end up there. It's happened in Africa too, amongst African nations and tribes. Like, how dumb are you? I actually don't think Amanda's dumb. I think that she's purposely lying. Like, I don't think anyone is actually this dumb. Like, are you this fan? In other words, if you're a black and a bunch of MAGA-wits are are your cheering squad, you're skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. So if you're a Republican, then you are extra. Look, I don't understand. Like, for people that preach about inclusivity all the time, they sure are quick to exclude anyone who doesn't subscribe to their hive mind. Like, imagine treating all black folks like a monolith and thinking they all think the same. Now, here's the executive producer on the show consuming hilarious copium. All right? So this is Everything's Going to Be All White's executive producer, Sasha Jenkins, has faced backlash for the docuseries because it's propaganda. He tells Don't Care how it feels like people aren't allowed to criticize whiteness. He goes in this video, he's dressed like a weird construction worker, but like he thinks, first of all, this idea that they're trying to, like, you hear a lot of these anti-white racists say stuff like this. I'm not criticizing white people. I'm criticizing whiteness. No. There is no difference, okay? Just because you say there is not. That's just a weaselly way around being able to be openly racist and trying to act like you're not, okay? Why don't you tune into your boy Farrakhan and watch some more of his stuff? He talks about, I mean, am I allowed to criticize blackness? I wouldn't, because it's not a real thing, but by your logic, I could. Stefan writing, because it's woke propaganda being passed as a documentary, it should be getting backlash. Here's Lofty saying, it feels like we aren't allowed to criticize blackness either, so I feel for you, brother. Like, just getting absolutely destroyed. Not only will this not help with racial tension, but it'll make them worse. All this does is cause more hatred and division. The trailer for this series gave no inviting vibe. It just seems like a small group of puppets creating division and regression. Where's all the people supporting it? Feel bad for this movement now. It's sad because they're all so rich. It's just goofy at this point. I mean, you got paid to make an entire series dumping all over white people. How have you not been allowed to criticize them? Right. How much money did Showtime pay you? Are you telling me that you aren't allowed to criticize white people? Open up Twitter. Are you joking? Bro, you had Linda Sarsour on this show. Here's a Linda Sarsour tweet. Bridget Gabriel equals, I don't care. She's asking for an A whipping. I wish I could take their V's away. They don't deserve to be women. I also believe she has had some pro FGM statements before, too. You'd have to look into that. You'd have to look into those statements, but I believe I've heard that. Linda Sarsour, who also has an issue with Jewish people. This is who's in your documentary. Tell me again how you're not allowed to criticize. Keep melting down, loser. I'm no longer even, I'm not even going to entertain that you're coming at this from a position of good faith. You just literally don't like white people, and you're trying to sound smart about it. You're no better than some hillbilly who's dropping the N-word. You're no different. You think you're smart, but you're not. Everyone sees what this is about, and that's why this tweet got a verified Twitter account with 41,000 followers got 50 likes. We all see what you're up to, and it's pathetic. Hope you enjoyed this video, though. We'll talk to you again real soon.